Now it's time for the gold medal match in the Recurve Open mixed team event, where we'll see Italy shoot over the 70-meter range against Russia. Italy shot at 12.14 to be ranked 8th for the knockout stage. Russia at 12.74 to be ranked 3rd. Italy took out Ukraine in a shoot-off, and it was another shoot-off they required in the semi-finals against Korea. Russia beat Mongolia in the quarterfinals with a shoot-off, and they also had a second shoot-off in the semi-finals to beat China. So it will be Italy versus Russia for gold here in Den Bosch.
Welcome the athletes to the field of play for the Recurve Open Mixed Team Gold Medal Match.
Coming out first, it's Italy. There is Stefano Travisani, the 33-year-old, and his teammate Elisabetta Mijno, who's 33. They'll be shooting on target number 1. Here come the Russian team, led out by 41-year-old Svetlana Barantseva and her teammate, the 42-year-old Bato Tsydendorzhiev.
Both these Russian archers shooting for individual bronze medals here in Den Bosch as well. Fantastic tournament for the Russian para team. Trailed only China in number of places qualified to the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games.
Tight matchup though. Elisabetta Mijno on the Italian side is Rio mixed team bronze, Paralympic bronze, London 2012 Paralympic individual silver, and was part of the team that won the bronze medal match at the 2017 World Championships. Mixed team gold for Stefano Travisani at the last World Championships as well. So two strong teams dueling it out for the gold medal.
Six.
Russia starting this gold medal off with Svetlana Barantseva shooting a 6.
7.
We've let some of these teams off for having wayward first shots, but both of these archers have been out in the finals field of play already, so they get no pass. They get no pass at all.
A harsh taskmaster. Travisani with the first arrow
7
for Italy, and he's also low and in the 7, immediate adjustment.
Nine.
A strong 9 from Elisabetta Mijno, and that draws a big cheer from the Italian fans in the crowd.
Some confusion there about who was going to shoot. I think Svetlana Barantseva thought there was more arrows to come from Italy, but the clock was ticking on her.
7.
Well, lots of confusion in the Russian camp here.
Yeah, maybe Svetlana hadn't indicated that Bato could start. Left her with not much time at all.
10.
Gets the arrow out and produces the best shot so far from the Russian team.
Coach reminding him to raise his hand and say he was done as well. That's part of the rules for para archery and the rotation in the team events.
7. 8.
Well, an 8 just about enough for Italy to take the first 2 set points. But what a strange start to this gold medal match.
Yeah, and the kind of fumble with the arrows there from Bato delivered the best arrow of all of them as well. It's unusual beginning.
Yeah, Italy also, when they had a big opportunity, only just scraped over the line to take the set points. Here we see the coach reminding the Russians of what their duties are. It's not just shoot at the target, is it?
Well, they've got to communicate, they've got to talk to each other, and they've got to tell each other and the judge when they finish shooting in mixed team archery. They've got to indicate with their hand and usually say something as well. In my opinion, I think it's a bit more difficult with them back to back. If they were facing each other, it might be easier to talk to each other.
Yeah, I mean, they can set up face to face, can't they?
It's entirely their choice.
Perhaps that's something they'll change before their next tournament, should they be allowed to shoot together again, of course. Stern look on the face of Bato Tsydendorzhiev. Russia trailing after a nervy start will shoot first in the second set.
Well,
he very clearly raised his arm at that time to indicate that he had finished his shot. Barantseva to shoot the second arrow for Russia.
8.
First 10 for the Italians from Stefano Travisani.
Nine. Nine, 10 liner.
So the Russians have got Bato shooting first in both of the rotations, but in that confused first set, it was Svetlana that shot first in the second rotation of the first set. I'm not sure whether that was intentional or they just weren't quite sure what they were doing, if they were going to be switching.
10.
It wasn't clear, that's for sure.
Well, they found the centre. I think it may be a little too late in the second set. Italy have a potential total of 39 here.
7.
That's gone down to 36 with that 7.
Nine.
Good finish from Elisabetta Mijno. 2 9s in this set, a 9 and 8 in the first set. She's been consistent. Travisani shot the 10, but he's only had 7s outside of that. Consistency beats flash in the pound 10s any day.
Well, 3 set points to 1 for the Italians. They had a chance to go 4-0 up there, but a dropped 7 from Stefano Travisani on their third arrow in that second set means they had to share the points. Well, Bato Tsydendorzhiev throwing out that 10 that you mentioned, along with Svetlana Barantseva as we follow that one into the 10.
Just the amount of distance that arrow travels is phenomenal. It's not a direct line to the target, it's a huge arc.
Yeah, and that replay shows that very, very well. Gives you some perspective of what the archers are shooting at. And to hit the 10 there, shooting at something no bigger than an apple in the centre of the target from 70 metres.
You see what the bottom of the limb tips are resting on. The Russian team are putting them on little pads so they don't have to put them on the floor, the bottom of the bows.
Well, Russia trailing still shoot first at the start of the third set.
10.
That's a great start from Tsydendorzhiev. Barantseva didn't look all that comfortable as she released that arrow.
No, and she makes a lot of her setup movement before she starts drawing back the bow, which is quite interesting as well. She pushes out a lot with her arm at the bottom.
7.
The bow rested on the floor before lifting it up.
Well, a little bit of movement in the drawing finger for Travisani.
It's his 4th 7 of the match.
9.
Russians could put this one out of reach with these 2 arrows.
Watch her push her arm out at the bottom and then lift everything up.
Well, an 8 sets a target of 36 for Italy. That's all they can score, but they need 2 10s to do so. Is this the start of the Russian fight back?
8.
The answer already is yes. Russia will draw level here, no matter what Mijno scores. So it's all square between the Italian team and the Russian Federation here at 3 set points apiece in this gold medal match for the mixed team World Championship title.
I like the cloth that Svetlana puts over her wheel to protect the end of the limb from the spokes as she releases, but it's got a nice design on it. She unfolded that as she set herself up on the line at the start of the match.
Well, I see the agent talking to Tsydendorzhiev and Mijno. Elisabetta Mijno there, the Italian archer, sending out a strong message to Stefano Travisani to gym up their level with the Russians, who have had to fight back. Svetlana Barantseva and Bato Tsydendorzhiev will shoot first in the 4th and deciding set.
10.
It's a cracking start.
Seven.
Well, there was a big opportunity there As we always say, when there's an opportunity, there is pressure. Mijno is going to need a big score here.
8.
Well, the Russians started slowly, but they fought their way back into this, and these two arrows could put the gold medal in their hands.
Hey.
A 10 from Barantseva here will do this. Oh, she's put it right down the middle of the target, and nervy moments. She looked tense throughout, but that smile tells the story.
Yeah, both Svetlana and Bato shot well in that match, well when they needed to as well, and that's the most important thing.
7.
Yeah, the Italians shot a 31, a 35, and a 32. All they can get here is 32 points with a 10.
10.
And they do get that 10, but the Russians fought back from 3-1 down to level at 3-3 after 3 sets, and they were just better in the fourth. They are the world champions.
Very, very promising performance from these two Russian athletes ahead of their individual bronze medal matches here in Den Bosch. Some communication things to sort out if they're going to shoot together again, I believe, but in terms of individual archery, more than good enough to win.
Yeah, a big wobble at the start from Barantseva and Tsydendorzhiev, but they pulled it all together in the end, and they are the 2019 mixed team world champions.